A Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From scenic Pebble Beach, it's live first-round coverage of the season finale, the Korn Ferry Tour Championship. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top. Today's round at Pebble Beach begins with a nervy tee shot at the 378-yard par 4 first. Dogleg right, distance off the tee is not important, with most opting to lay up toward the bunker at the corner of the fairway. And that is going to miss the fairway as his opening tee shot is in the rough.
It's okay, not ideal, but manageable from there.
So from the left rough, his second at the first. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Nota Begay is down on the first green, looking at this for birdie.
Ball coming downhill from the top side of the hole, but shouldn't be that much break in it.
That's a half a ball away from going in. Very well read. Safely in. It's a par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par. Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich, off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
Well, we've seen people still reach the green in 2 from here, but it's going to be a tough task as that tee shot offline and in the bunker. Problems worsening here at the par 5. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second, and he'll stay at even par. Onto the 397-yard par 4 third, where some players drive it over the trees on the left to cut the dogleg, while others play it more conventionally. This is a pretty hole, the third, 397 yards, just a gentle dogleg to the left. And you do have the option, if you're longer, maybe you just take it up over those trees and cut the dogleg, leaving yourself very short shot in. Or you can play it out to the right, have a little bit more in, but still certainly with a good chance at birdie.
Those trees are like brick walls today. Hit that and went straight down into the rough.
Working from the rough, here's his second at 3. Well, it's on, but that's going to make things difficult from there. You got to think 2 putts will work out fine from here, but this is a long look for birdie. This one's tracking on a very good line. Look out. Oh, how's that for a lag putt? Beautifully judged there. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, this is where it becomes really obvious where you are. You're at Pebble Beach. There's the Pacific Ocean, and this begins that magnificent 7-hole stretch right along the ocean. A fun hole, not long, 331 yards up the hill. We're at the 4th.
Yeah, and each one of those 7 holes that you refer to, Rich, there's a common theme, which is don't look right. Because that's pretty much the ocean the whole way around. And this one here, that decision has to be made. 330 to the front of the green. There's a hint of a breeze to try and drive it. Otherwise, really, you've got to worry about that pot bunker. It's between 230 and 250 yards. But as I first said, do not go right.
Now, going to have to try and get this out and let it run. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Disappointing. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay right where he is. Here we are at the first par 3 at Pebble Beach. It's the 189-yard fifth. This was redesigned late last century by the great Jack Nicklaus, who has so much rich history here at Pebble Beach. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. 11 feet away. Indeed, the line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. And he'll get into red figures at 1 under, just 2 shots back. Well, this is where the excitement starts to build early in a round at Pebble Beach. I know it's the 6th, but you're coming into possibly one of the greatest stretches in all of golf. This is a 498-yard par 5, goes up the hill, Pacific Ocean in the distance, chance to make an eagle here, and chance to feel really good about where you're headed. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape. This one just about straight at it for eagle. Okay, not a bad effort. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. Tee at number 7, and Frank, this is the shortest hole in championship golf. It is also one of the most beautiful holes in championship golf.
Yeah, it certainly is, and people assume that short is easy, but just look how small that target is.
That one safely on the putting surface. A look here at birdie.
And this may go just a fraction to the right, but otherwise it's flat and it's makeable.
Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7, and he'll stay at 2 under. We head now to the 416-yard 8th hole, one of the premier par 4s in golf. Fairway wood or long iron off the tee, giving way to a long approach over the cliffs and a yawning chasm below. Well, this is tugged way left. So after the missed fairway, his second now from the rough at 8. And that will not even stay on the green. It is going to finish up on the fringe, a long way from home. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is. Frank, you might be tempted to just stare off at the Pacific Ocean. It's right there, but you'd also better have your focus on what is one of the more challenging par 4s in the game.
Yeah, this stretch, 8, 9, 10, demands just not just concentration, but really great shots. The tee shot here has to be struck absolutely flush down that left side. And the reason why, if you look closely, is this fairway, just everything moves to the right. So if you sort of pitch it in the middle of the fairway or the right-hand side of the fairway, it's going to go on the rough and leave you a really difficult second shot. So a great drive here is rewarded.
This is turning a little to his left.
Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
We've got 137 left to the flag, and that wind is herring from left to right, so you need to factor that in as you start this ball.
A little long, as we can see, and a little to the right, but it's still makeable if you hit a good one.
18 feet from the bottom of the cup. Maybe gave that one a little too much credit and it missed on the high side. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that finishes off a strong front 9. It's a 33, 2 under par. Starting the backside with a 444-yard par 4 10th, the last in this stretch along Carmel Bay, offering the widest fairway at Pebble, feeding left to right toward the water. Oh, he's overcooked it. That is well left.
Yeah, it might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second.
Always a good shot in the rough, but now a chance for a birdie. So that's a good approach shot.
Nope. So that in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay right where he is. Well, this is where Pebble Beach changes significantly. We're going away from the Pacific Ocean now, up the hill toward the forest. Frank, what do you think of the 11th hole?
Well, it's tricky, Rich. Number one, because it's blind, as you've detailed, but uphill and it's sea level, so that tee shot's not going to go that far. There is a run out down that left side, just inside the tree line there. That's about 308 yards, but you're not going to go that far. So really, this, you have to respect this hole. Just hit a fairway finder.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. So from right around 80 yards or so, this is second.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. This 12th hole certainly not as famous as some of the other par 3s here at Pebble Beach, like number 7 or 17. But 12's a good one at 202 yards. Ideally, you want to work this right to left, just a baby draw, and try to get it to land softly because the green tends to be really firm. Nope, couldn't get the right shape on that one. It'll miss the green left. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
No, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. So, a tough hole. It's in for bogey at 12. He'll drop back now to 1 under par. Frank, the 13th hole doesn't get as much fanfare as some of the more picturesque par 4s here at Pebble Beach. Just curious, what do you think of this 13th hole?
I think it's a good hole, Rich, because it rewards you. You can certainly make 3 here. I remember when Tony Jacklin actually made an eagle here, but it's very easy to mess up. Purely because they added those 3 bunkers in on the right side that start at 260 yards and finish at just over 290 yards. What that has done to this hole is actually shrunk the fairway to just 35 yards wide.
It's up in the wind, maybe drifting a little left.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot.
It's tough to take an extra club out of that lie, Rich, because it's always in the back of your mind. If you hit it properly, it's going to email the green.
Gave that one everything he had. I mean, really gouged it, and still, it was short. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. We arrive now at the 582-yard par 5 14th. It is one of the hardest holes on the PGA Tour, year in, year out. This is a bear. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Frank, a chance here to get home in 2, a chance maybe to do what Gary Woodland did on his way to winning the 2019 U.S. Open.
Yeah, Gary hit a great 3-wood, but I don't even think he was trying to hit that on the green. You look at that big gaping bunker left and short of that green. You would think that's to be avoided, but no. That's actually where you want to finish up because it's such a hard pitch shot. There's no point laying up. If you can get it into that front bunker, it's a relatively simple splash out shot. One of the few times You want your second shot into a greenside bunker.
Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Oh, no. Played that one outside the hole, and it did not come back right. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Here at the 15th, a good drive, Frank, would be right down the middle. A bad drive would be on 17-mile drive. As scenic as it is, it's not where you want to be, is it? It's out of bounds.
Well, you can't afford to go right. You can't afford to pay for that real estate on the right either. So, yeah, anything down there. And fortunately, it's a downhill tee shot. I know there's sort of 4 bunkers really down the left side, but really it's the pop bunker that has to be avoided.
The wind's starting to push this one a little left. So after a well-placed drive, this his second from short range. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll stay right where he is. We now begin one of the most beautiful stretches of finishing holes in all of golf. The march to the sea at Pebble Beach, starting with a 400-yard par 4 16. The key here, carry the island bunker. Really took a lot on with that drive, but this is going to wind up in the bunker. Frankie should be pretty good by now. He's been in quite a few bunkers today.
I've lost count, Rich, but well, I guess every now and again you got to give the bunker player a workout.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Nah, that's going to miss right, and a good opportunity goes by the wayside. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. If you stop for just a moment, it can really hit you where you are and what's happened here. This 17th hole at Pebble Beach, the par 3. Jack with a 1-iron that hit the flagstick in 1972 on his way to winning the U.S. Open Championship. And then a decade later, Tom Watson from just long of the green, chipping in for a birdie to beat Jack Nicklaus. Yeah, history made here at the 17th hole. This from 7 feet. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. Wow, California's still golden, depending on the view. And Frank, this one is hard to beat. 18th tee at Pebble Beach, here we are.
It's a stunning hole, Rich. Not only a great par 5, because you have to make decisions on whether or not you want to go for this green in 2, but just how picturesque it is. The bunkers you obviously see down the left, just slightly right of the water. But those trees, the one especially in the middle of the fairway that you have to navigate with the tee shot, and the one short if you decide to lay up.
It's going to be up the left-hand side. Better when you knock it on in 2 just like that.
That second shot's like a banana too. It keeps turning left, and you've got to really pick a definitive line, and that was just absolutely ripped.
Yeah, how about that for a finish? It's an eagle here at 18. Our featured golfer in a good position, you'd have to say. Just 3 shots off the pace after round 1.
Just got to keep the leaders in check, though. Can't afford to get further away.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Go to Big A III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.